So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you need to feel this way. Coming after you.
Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack, and today I'm playing some Domination on Blacklight Retribution. Randomly got the urge to play this game again last night. I wasn't really playing much of anything, but a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of TF2. Recently, it's really all I've been doing, and I decided, well, it's time to get another gameplay. TF2 wasn't recording too nicely, and I did want to record some TF2, but it wasn't really cooperating. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I think I need to update my drivers, and BLR is always agreeable. And looking at it on my desktop, I was like, you know what, I haven't played this game in forever. And, well, not forever, but like a week. And I decided, well, it's time to play some more BLR, see if I can get a game, and I got this game pretty nice. Two things I should mention about this game. First is that you'll see that whenever I ADS, my aim is all over the place. My sensitivity is way too high on ADS, and the reason for that is so I can jump and follow people with ADS, because I found that the stock, or default rather, ADS sensitivity was way too low. If I try to pull out, usually I only ADS with my pistol or if somebody doesn't know I'm there, just because of the decreased mobility. But I found that when I was trying to ADS with my sidearm with my pistol, I could never follow a moving target because people move really fast in this game, and it's really hard to keep track of them when your ADS speed is really low. So you know, maybe the argument is you should probably be hip firing if they're that close, but I mean, you're really accurate if you can just raise your sensitivity. So I raised it up really high, and all of a sudden, like right here, it's just all over the place. So later you'll see me actually bump down my ADS sensitivity. It doesn't really help because then I have to get adjusted to the new sensitivity, but I think in the long run it did make my aim a lot better. You'll also notice, the second thing you'll notice is that the frames are skipping quite a bit here. I blame DX Tory. I couldn't get fraps to work with pretty much anything without dropping my frames really bad. Again, probably the video driver thing, but I went to DX Tory. DX Tory allowed me, it's always the upside of DX Tory is it allows you to record without really dropping too many frames. The downside to DX Tory, and I haven't found a configuration yet that fixes this, the downside to DX Tory is that even though it allows you to play the game while you're recording at a pretty reasonably flat and high FPS, it seems to fluctuate the FPS in the actual recording, which to me is just unacceptable. To me, if you guys know me, video quality is above all, so I apologize, but thanks to DX Tory, the frames are skippy a little bit. In about the first half of this video, about halfway through, it seems to even itself out, and I really don't know what's up with that. I really think that, you know, maybe if I play with my DX Tory settings a little bit more, maybe it'll feel better, maybe it'll even itself out. I don't know. Personally, I've always had this problem with DX Tory, and it's the main reason that when people say, why are you still using fraps, I point to that. So, again, maybe it's just my settings, but fraps sucks. DX Tory has its problems too. But, I don't know. I'm waiting for somebody to invent the perfect video recording software. Everybody thought it was DX Tory when it came out, and now I'm seeing a lot of people are agreeing with me that DX Tory certainly has its issues. But yeah, enough about the recording and recording problems. I just wanted to upload a game for you guys that actually wasn't Pokemon. My last 3 videos have all been Pokemon. And if you're one of my subscribers who isn't into Pokemon, who got into me back in my Call of Duty days or during my TF2 days, don't worry, I understand that Pokemon is not for everybody. You know, obviously I ask that people, even if you aren't into Pokemon, you remain respectful of it and understand that I'm going to keep playing what I want to play. And not to just say shitty things like, oh, well, it's a little kid's game. Actually, nobody has said anything like that, which is cool. You know, you guys make me feel like I can post whatever I want to post. But I do totally respect that not everybody may be into Pokemon. I've had several people mention to me, well, I have no idea what you're saying in any of those videos. I don't really play Pokemon, so I can't really follow along. And I respect that, you know, so I'm trying to get some stuff that isn't Pokemon. I am still avidly playing Pokemon right now. I'm just on a big kick with the competitive aspect of Pokemon. Yes, there is competitive Pokemon. It actually does exist, and it's very in-depth. It's actually so in-depth and complicated that if you're not into it, you can't really associate it with anything else. You can't really infer based on any of your previous game experiences what the terminology in Pokemon means. It just requires a really deep knowledge into whatever metagame you're playing. So I understand how that could be off-putting to people who don't play it. Some of you guys who don't play it are still watching it just for the hell of it, just because it's me, and I appreciate that. I did put a glossary in those descriptions, in the description of those videos, that will basically outline all the vocabulary I used. If you don't even have a basic understanding of the game Pokemon, then you're still not going to understand it, but the glossary might help you understand what exactly is going on. But that's basically what I've been posting, but I decided, you guys are probably going to want a runny-gunny point-and-shooty game, so decided to get some BLR. And this wasn't a bad match. I think it would end up going like 28-6. Not fantastic. It was the best game I had all day. 28-6 is pretty good though. I mean, that's like more than what, a 4-to-1 KDR. 24-7 would be a 4-to-1. No, 28-7 would be a 4-to-1 KDR. So yeah, it's not quite a 5-to-1. Anyway, it's close to a 5-to-1, I guess. Closer than a 4-to-1. What does it matter? It's just KD. This game is really fun, though. They decided to make some changes. Domination and TDM matches last I think a quarter less long. So instead of 100 kills, it goes to 75 kills in TDM, and in Domination, rather than going to 1,000 points, it goes to 750 points. I like this change. I like this change because it makes the matches faster. Before, basically, almost every time you would hit the time limit, unless one team was just absolutely destroying another team, you would almost always hit the time limit. And I thought that was actually by design. I thought that was just the way the game was meant to be played. I thought that was what they had in mind when they designed the goals for each game type. I thought that they wanted it to hit the time limit and sort of leave it up, give you plenty of room to like come back and stuff like that. But apparently they weren't happy with that, so they decided to decrease the win limits. They also increased the respawn times on, I think it's Domination. I think in this we only have 5-second respawns now instead of 10 seconds. I'm totally behind both of these changes. I think they're really good. From what I can tell, the matches flow much more nicely now. It's not an enormously noticeable difference, but you basically get to play one after the other, and in the long run, that's going to mean you're ranking up faster, and you're getting points faster. You're getting I forget what they're called, GP. You're getting GP faster. So I'm happy with that. So yeah. I actually intentionally messed up my hack there. I was trying to move because I realized that I could have been shot from the window if that's where they were. So I meant to, I think it's spacebar you have to hit to stop hacking, but I failed doing that. So, but yeah. Other thoughts about this game? I would say if any of the developers are listening, I have one recommendation that I can think of at this point, and that is decrease the level requirement for the shotgun. Or nerf the shotgun. Either one. Because the shotgun is, in my opinion, based on the times I've picked it up and based on the times I've just been blown away by that thing and the amount of times I've seen high-level people basically using it as a primary, shotgun's pretty damn powerful. It's probably, I would say it's easily the best sidearm in the game. Even though I absolutely love my revolver, even though I don't have it in this game, I can't really argue with the power of the shotgun. The shotgun is just way more reliable. With the revolver, in order to stay on the move, you have to sort of deal with the enormous spread of the thing and realize that you're taking a gamble. There's a pretty good chance that you might hit somebody and they'll live with 5 health and still kill you, or you have to take the chance that you'll never even connect, even though you're, well, you can connect if you stop to aim, but it's if you're gonna stay on the move, which is generally the idea when you're in close quarters with somebody, there's no guarantee that you're actually going to hit them with a revolver because it's got that spread. It's got a singular bullet. Doesn't have like a cone attack like a shotgun does. But the shotgun is just super powerful. I really can't argue with how beastly that thing is. But I'm level 19 now and I still don't have that thing. I feel like I've been playing this forever now. Although that is after I was level reset around like level 12. Not that I'm complaining. I got more weapon tag bonuses because of that. But yeah, I feel like that's a really high limit for such a powerful weapon. I mean, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Or maybe that's the point. Maybe they're just thinking, you have to play in order to win, Technically, you can pay. Basically, I guess my point is everybody is very critical of a free-to-play game when you can pay to win. And obviously, since you can pay to get a weapon early before your normal level requirements, the shotgun is really off limit to anybody who isn't paying. So I guess that's one aspect that you could look at and say, well, there's an advantage to paying versus not paying. And I know we want to avoid that at all costs. I certainly want these guys to avoid it at all costs. I would hate for a game that I really like to become a pay-to-win game. And I don't think that that's what the shotgun causes, but it is a small example of what pay-to-win is. Just because you can get it so much earlier, and if you don't buy items with real money, it just takes so long to get. So I guess that's my recommendation. Get that shotgun and lower the level requirement on it, or maybe nerf it. I don't know if it really needs to be nerfed, but I think it would be interesting to see how powerful it is when more people have access to it. I don't know. I feel like 15 would be fair. I feel like 15 would be a fair level requirement. You can hit that pretty quickly if you're dedicated. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy my my little game here. I hope you enjoyed my troll face taunts. By the way, I love the fact that they added that for April Fool's Day. They added a troll face taunt. That's like the funniest thing I've ever seen. But I will talk to you guys later.